Hey guys, keep trades. Today is January 3rd, and yet again another great day. I ended up doing some callouts instead. I took a personal win before I hopped on live, so again I'm content with that one win on a Friday. And I'm gonna go into a case study today. I'm gonna run through the whole AM session, what I saw, what I wanted to see from the market, how I approached my setups, and how I called out some great trades, and how the members won. And again, right, the members don't really need me. They know the model. They know what we're looking for. They oftentimes they get in before me, or they already know what we're looking at. They already know what setup I'm looking for. But let's get right into it. Again, my pre-market plan was not right today. 100% honest, it was not right. I was bullish, but I wanted to see market take out Asia, London consolidation lows first, and then look for the run higher. Why was I bullish? Simple stuff, guys. Stacked liquidity was everywhere. If we go on the daily time frame, right, we can see we have previous day's high. And then we have what? Just another high right above there. Two daily highs stacked there after a sell-off week. And we've swept out weekly lows. Looking for the reversal. Very simple. Coming in on the 1 hour, what do we see, guys? Buy side, buy side, buy side, buy side. So we had a bunch of stacked liquidity. I wanted to see opening manipulation before the run higher. We just did not get that, and that is totally fine. Or coming into our call, it's a very simple stuff, right? End up sweeping out both internal 1 hour targets just off the open, and that's totally fine. Again, my main narrative draw, guys, is going to be that previous day's high. So coming into the session, we see that nice push up. So I'm looking for a bullish entry, and it comes in a 2-for-1 setup here. It's a 5-minute model plus an SMT inverse. So we can see our 5-minute fair value gap we formed off open here. Boom. Opening low here, fails to be swept. So we sweep into this 5-minute. After an aggressive selling candle, we find immediate buying and we leave an SMT. Opening low, fail to sweep. If we go to ES, we can see that the opening lows off the open on that nasty candle, we ended up sweeping out those lows. So we can see a lower low for ES and a higher low for NQ. Again, just added confluence. If we did not have this SMT, I would still take this setup. Why? Retrace in respect to the 5-minute overall bullish model. We're looking for draws higher. Okay, 2 looks that we looked for here. Number 1 would be the inverse play. Right, inverse close above. Would I take the close above entry? No. Why? Because it is a 16-point difference from entry. So we would wait for the retrace and get long here with our stop here. Right, I advised members to take profit at the 5-minute fair value gap bearish here. Why did I advise an early sell? Because that's 7 a.m./10 a.m. news candle. But if you had held that trade to plan, it would have done fine. What some members did was take the turtle soup entry, which is when we see a nice sweep of the news low, overall bullish model, they targeted the news high and this high. So you can either catch a small scalp here, re-entry for the full hit, or you can just hold a plan and get it, or just take one win. Doesn't matter. Overall, this trade was a nice hit. And after we saw this high, we failed to hit that previous day's high. So I'm still looking for a bullish long. Our next setup comes after we see the bearish selling pressure come in. Again, there was a nice short setup here. Not sure if there was SMT, but again, even then would not be needed. Because once we see the sweep, we fail to find buying above the high. We get the inverse. Where your targets be? Internal low and opening low. I wanted to get a scalp entry at this 1-minute fair value gap, but my fill was just never hit, and that is totally fine. We see discipline, and that was that move lower. Once we swept out that opening low, what was I looking for? On the 15-minute time frame, we see that we dipped back into a 15-minute bullish fair value gap here. Again, wick broke it. Where did we close? Up here. So we find nice buying and nice respect. And you get another 15-minute model. You have the inverse and the bullish stacked. Your target, these 2 highs to do what? Reprice to the 5-minute fair value gap. Boom. That is another trade that could have been taken. And after we start to see sloppy consolidation. But there was a nice scalp off of this internal high. We swept it and left an SMT. 744, 804. Go to ES. 744, 804. And what did we do here? We swept it, right? But what did we also do? We swept out the high on the day. So what is that now? SMT here. Higher high for ES. We go to NQ. We see what? Did this high get swept on that 804? No. Lower high. So we have a nice SMT confluence right here. Bit small mistake here for me. Whoopsies. But we had the SMT here. Inverse. Inverse. Again, this is a scalp trade. So where would you target? Internal lows first. And that is a nice hit. So there could have been a scalp win here. Held to plan, could have caught it here. Turtle soup entry here. Right, short. That members took the short from the inverse. I didn't like it. Why? Because it was a bit far from my entry point at a 10-point difference. So I waited for the fair value. Never got it. But again, members caught that short. Down to internal low, opening low. Reversal from the 5-minute. My fault, 15-minute after the opening low sweep. Longs back up to the 5-minute. And then a short here. So there is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? About 5 to 6 trades that would have won this AM session. And that is my full case study for you guys. Again, why are we looking bullish? Because we have a sell-off week and we have daily stacked buy-side targets. 1 hour. More buy-side targets. Boom. We're looking for the draws higher. Okay. Now we never got a setup. Now we have our setup, which would be here. The inverse with a 5-minute SMT. Longs. Okay, we failed to push higher and hunt out the daily high. So what is the next narrative move? Probably to hunt sell side before we run higher. In my narrative, sell side is what? Opening lows. Okay, we hit opening lows. Dipped in the 15-minute. Did we sell off lower? No, we did not. We found buying. Inverse long. To what? Yes, you can target this high and the previous day's high, which hit. But again, I'm a scalper. I play internal. I would have played it up to the 5-minute here. Boom. Okay. ES sweeps out the opening high, but NQ does not. We have SMT inverse. We should probably see a run lower for sell side before we swing higher. Okay, does it make sense for us to draw down to a new low? No. We've already taken out the opening low here. So what do we look for? A scalp to the nice internal low. And then the model comes in and delivers. Right? So that is how I view my trades. That is the sets that you could have taken. Again, majority of these sets were called out. Majority of these sets were taken by members. I took a short scalp here. Whoops. I took a short scalp here. It made my money for the day, so I was pretty cool. I took some micro scalps. I messed around. Had some fun with Friday. Overall, green day. But yeah, right? That is going to be the January 3rd's full AM session analysis. Plenty of trades to be taken with our model. Again, I either take an SMT inverse or I take a 5 or 15-minute continuation, which is what? Retrace into a 5-minute, find an inverse or a bullish, and whatever you're looking for. If I'm looking for a short, I'm going to look for a retrace to a bearish, find an inverse, or what? Retrace to a bullish, find an inverse or a bullish fair value gap. That's just of whole AM session. Plenty of trades to take. Again, all you really need was this. This scalp here, that's a done day. All you need is one trade. But I'm just showing you all the trades that could have been taken. That's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. And we'd love to have new members in Discord. The link is in the bio. Peace out, guys.